The world of bears includes 8 main species distributed across 4 continents: South America, North America, Europe, and Asia. They vary widely in size, fur color, and habitat, from the massive polar bear of the Arctic to the tiny sun bear. The video also introduces 7 rare and lesser-known subspecies, such as the white spirit bear of Canada and the mysterious Tibetan blue bear. 1. Giant panda, a living symbol of gentleness and resilience. The giant panda is the most distinct species in the bear family, genetically separate from all other bears. With its rotund body, striking black and white coat, and gentle expression, it stands as a national symbol of China and a biological treasure of the world. These solitary bears inhabit dense bamboo forests in the mountainous regions of Sichuan. They feed almost exclusively on bamboo, up to 16 hours a day, despite its poor nutritional value. Pandas do not hibernate and live in small territories of around 6 square kilometers, which they mark by rubbing scent glands against trees. Of special note is the Qinling panda, a rare subspecies recognized only in 2005. It has a smaller size and brown-colored fur instead of the traditional black and white. With fewer than 300 individuals left in the wild, this panda is a hidden gem of biodiversity. 2. Spectacled bear, the legend of the Andean cloud forests. The spectacled bear is the only surviving bear species in South America and a wild icon of the majestic Andes. Its name comes from the lighter fur patterns around its eyes, giving the impression of wearing spectacles. Though not all individuals display this clearly. They dwell primarily in cloud forests, moist, high-altitude habitats cloaked in mist year-round. Medium-sized, 200 to 400 pounds, these bears are excellent climbers and often rest in treetop canopies. Unlike bears in colder climates, spectacled bears do not hibernate thanks to an abundance of food year-round. The species gained global fame through the fictional character Paddington Bear, a beloved British icon said to have journeyed from darkest Peru to London. Yet in reality, spectacled bears face severe threats from deforestation and habitat loss. 3. Sloth bear. The keen-nosed warrior of South Asia's jungles, the sloth bear is one of South Asia's most unique and fascinating bear species. Despite poor eyesight and hearing, it boasts an incredibly keen sense of smell, its primary tool for locating termite and ant colonies hidden under decaying leaves. Using its long, flexible snout, the sloth bear creates a powerful sucking noise heard up to 200 meters away. Its appearance is striking, with long, shaggy black fur and a white V-shaped patch on the chest, which may be absent in some Sri Lankan individuals. Sloth bears inhabit tropical forests and grasslands of India, feeding mainly at night and never hibernating. One of the most touching traits is their maternal care. After giving birth in winter, mothers carry their cubs on their backs for up to 2 to 3 years. The sight of a cub clinging to its mother through the wilderness has become a symbol of tender yet tenacious motherhood in the wild. 4. Sun bear, the tiny treasure of Southeast Asian forests. The sun bear is the smallest of all bear species but stands out with its unique traits, making it a rare gem of Southeast Asia's tropical rainforests. Standing just 70 centimeters at the shoulder and weighing under 65 kilograms, the sun bear is agile and highly skilled in tree climbing, often sleeping high above the forest floor. It has an unusually long tongue, up to 25 centimeters, perfect for licking up termites, honey, bees, and earthworms, its main sources of nutrition. Unlike temperate zone bears, sun bears do not hibernate due to the stable climate and abundant year-round food. However, this is not enough to ensure their survival. Today, sun bears are among the rarest bear species, with fewer than 1,000 individuals left in the wild. Rampant deforestation, poaching, and illegal wildlife trade continue to threaten them. Each surviving sun bear is a powerful reminder of the urgent need to protect our planet's most vulnerable inhabitants. 5. Asiatic black bear, the silent climber with a crescent on its chest, also known as the moon bear due to the distinct crescent-shaped white patch on its chest. The Asiatic black bear roams across a vast stretch of Asia, from the forests of Iran through the Himalayas to the dense jungles of Southeast Asia. It is an expert climber, spending much of its time in trees to rest, feed, or escape predators such as tigers, leopards, and even wolves or brown bears. The dense forest canopies provide ideal shelter for these elusive animals. Depending on where they live, Asiatic black bears may or may not hibernate. Northern populations in Siberia or the Himalayas retreat into dens during winter, lowering their metabolic rate to survive the cold. In contrast, those in tropical zones remain active year-round. This adaptability showcases the bear's resilience and stealthy endurance in the vast, varied landscapes of Asia. 6. American black bear. The colorful monarch of North American forests, the American black bear has the widest distribution of any bear in North America, from the icy forests of Alaska to the tropical woodlands of Mexico. Despite its name, this species comes in an astonishing array of coat colors, black in the east, brown and blonde in the west, and even a rare silvery blue hue in Alaska known as the glacier bear. Weighing up to 600 pounds, the American black bear is highly adaptable, thriving in forests, mountains, and even near human settlements. It is a smart omnivore, feeding on berries, nuts, insects, honey, and occasionally larger prey like deer fawns or fish. Although it doesn't hibernate in the strictest sense, its body temperature remains relatively stable. It still enters a low-activity state in dens during the winter to conserve energy. The bear's shifting coat colors reflect its incredible evolutionary adaptability. Scientists believe lighter colors offer camouflage advantages in specific habitats, proving this species' fine-tuned harmony with its environment. 7. Unique subspecies of the American black bear. Nature's living magic alongside the standard black-coated bears. Nature has gifted two extraordinary subspecies that seem almost mythical: the cinnamon bear and the spirit bear. The cinnamon bear boasts a reddish-brown coat, often mistaken for a grizzly. This is no accident. Evolution may have favored this coloration as a mimicry strategy to avoid predators. In the east, lighter-colored bears use their hue to blend in with the dry underbrush, showcasing their remarkable environmental adaptation. The spirit bear, or Kermode bear, is a rare and mystical variant found in coastal British Columbia. Due to a genetic mutation that inhibits melanin production, some individuals are born with snowy white fur. Not albinos, these bears are sacred to local indigenous cultures, who revere them as spiritual symbols. Only 10 to 20% of the subspecies possess white coats, and fewer than 500 are believed to exist. These subspecies are stunning examples of genetic wonder and a stark reminder of the precious diversity that demands urgent protection. 8. Brown bear. A primal power stretching from Europe to Alaska, the brown bear is the second largest bear species, second only to the polar bear in size. With a muscular hump above its shoulders, an adaptation for digging and power, this species is a living testament to raw, untamed strength. Brown bears inhabit a vast range, from the forests of Europe to the Himalayas, across Siberia, and all the way to Alaska. Adaptable to various climates and terrains, they are divided into at least 17 recognized subspecies, each with unique physical traits and coloration. Though often confused with brown-colored black bears, brown bears are distinguishable by their prominent shoulder hump and elongated, lower-slung faces. As omnivores, they consume fruits, nuts, salmon, large mammals, and insects. They also hold vital ecological roles and are central figures in folklore across Russia, Scandinavia, and Native American traditions. The brown bear symbolizes endurance through the ages, its survival now contingent on continued conservation efforts to preserve its diverse subspecies across the northern hemisphere. 9. Notable subspecies of the brown bear. Legends of the wild. Among brown bears, 3 subspecies stand out for their size, rarity, and survival stories: the Kamchatka, Himalayan, and Syrian brown bears. The Kamchatka brown bear is among the largest, rivaling Alaska's Kodiak bears. Inhabiting the remote Kamchatka Peninsula in Russia, they thrive on abundant salmon, contributing to their immense size. Kamchatka also hosts the world's densest brown bear population, safeguarded by its isolation and rich ecosystem. The Himalayan brown bear, or red bear, represents the fragile side of nature. Adapted to high-altitude cold with pale, thick fur, they inhabit the snowy slopes of the Himalayas. Sadly, deforestation and poaching have left them critically endangered, with only a handful of individuals left. The Syrian brown bear is the smallest subspecies, weighing around 550 pounds. With light-colored fur and distinctive white claws, they once roamed the Middle East but are now extinct in Syria. A few remain scattered across the Caucasus and neighboring regions. Each subspecies stands as a living legend and a sobering indicator of how swiftly biodiversity can vanish without urgent human intervention. 10. Tibetan blue bear. A mythic presence on the roof of the world, the Tibetan blue bear is one of the rarest and least studied brown bear subspecies. Found in the high-altitude Tibetan plateau near the Himalayas, these elusive creatures inhabit one of the harshest environments on Earth, over 4,000 meters above sea level, where thin air, icy winds, and rugged terrain deter most life. Their most remarkable feature is their bluish-silver coat, a visual illusion caused by long, coarse guard hairs that reflect light uniquely. This coloration has led locals to regard them as mythical beings, often woven into mountain folklore. Scientific knowledge about them is minimal. Sparse accounts suggest they are omnivores, feeding on pica, small mammals, roots, and herbs scattered across rocky slopes. Their average lifespan in the wild is estimated at 20 to 30 years, but direct observation remains rare. The Tibetan blue bear is not just a rare animal. It embodies the untouched mystery of nature's upper reaches. Protecting it is a step toward preserving the last legends of the high mountains. 11. Polar bear, the white king of the melting north. The polar bear is the largest bear on Earth and a powerful yet vulnerable symbol of the Arctic. Adults can weigh up to 1,500 pounds, surpassing even the mightiest brown bears. Graceful and commanding, they roam the vast frozen seascape in search of their primary prey, seals. They are found exclusively in the Arctic, along coastal regions of Alaska, Canada, Greenland, Russia, and Norway. Unlike other omnivorous bears, polar bears are near carnivores, relying almost entirely on seals, especially ringed seals. Their thick blubber and water-repellent fur allow them to swim long distances in freezing waters. Their scientific name, Ursus maritimus, meaning sea bear, aptly reflects their marine lifestyle. However, their icy realm is rapidly disappearing. Early melting and late formation of sea ice reduce their hunting grounds, leading to malnutrition, lower birth rates, and more encounters with humans. Now listed as vulnerable, polar bears urgently need global action against climate change. Their continued existence is not just a matter of species survival. It is a symbol of our planet's future, melting one step at a time. Don't forget to subscribe to Pet Dreams World for more amazing stories from the animal kingdom.